Today, don't have a huge amount of time, but the plan is to do a little bit of painting of our own without the guide of Bob and see how that goes. I think I'm going to be painting for about 15 minutes now and then take a little break, then half an hour, and then a bit of a longer break, and then get back to it. See how that goes. Okay, so what are we gonna do today? What are we gonna paint? I think we're not gonna go too far away from the usual themes. So let's not worry too much about what's to come and start with a nice blue sky. So take our phthalo blue and we take our cloud brush and let's start adding some circles to this sky. I want this sky to be quite solid. I don't want too many clouds, but we shall see how this turns out. I've seen that in some of the paintings I did. I did the solid sky, and I think that in digital form it does not quite look as good as it does on canvas. I think that the magic white that Bob uses still allows some degree of dynamicity. I have no idea if that's the right term, even when he does like a solid sky. Okay, and just like that, we have a sky. And then maybe take 2-inch brush and start blending. This is gonna give us some background so that the whole sky is not just a solid block. But I wonder what happens if instead of blending in circles, we blend side to side. Oh, and we move some of our elements here. Okay. No, I don't like that at all. Okay. And in Italian we say squadra che vince non si cambia. Don't mess with a winning team. So for us the winning team is this strategy. We shall keep it like that. And for now the blending is very much superficial. We're gonna go and add some more to make it less drastic. And try to get the edges there. And we can see already our sky taking form. It's a nice blue sky. It's a sunny day. I'm going camping this weekend, so I think I'm gonna draw a very sunny day like what I hope I'm gonna get. And go ahead and add some more blue here and there. Let's go back to a 2-inch brush. I've said this before, but I'm happy to repeat this. All these digital canvases I make are 24 inches by 18. Sorry, 2400 pixels by 1800 pixels. The canvases Bob Ross uses are 18 by 24 inches. So in this case, we have a proportion of 100 pixels per inch. So when we have a brush that is 200 pixels, it's like it would be a 2-inch brush. Okay, I think this is getting closer to what I like. And despite wanting a very clear sky for my camping trip, I think in this digital landscape we do want some clouds, some happy clouds just floating around the sky. And so to make those, we're gonna take our cloud brush again. No, let's take the fan brush. We're gonna have white. We're gonna add to the white just a touch of crimson, or not yet. We're gonna do the outline of the cloud first, and then maybe add the crimson. Where's our clouds gonna be? One very big cloud. And I'm going in tiny circle motions. I noticed that in another one of my paintings, the cloud looked a bit flat. So let's try to see what we can do to make it not the case for this one. And then again, we take our smudge brush and blend it. And inside we're going to follow circular patterns. And to the right side of this cloud, I'm going to try to blend it horizontally. I don't know why. This is what I felt like doing. Let's see how that works for us. That looks a bit weird, but it's a weird I can live with. Yes. Okay, and then what I was saying earlier, we're going to take our fan brush again and add just a touch of crimson to our color. And we're going to add some highlights here and there. Maybe this will help to give a bit of depth to our clouds. Maybe a little more. One thing that helped me a lot when I learned how to cook was try to go as far as you can. Because at the beginning I was always scared to cook something too much or to add too much of salt or of any kind of ingredient. white. And what helped me get over that, I am a decent cook if I say so myself, was putting as much as possible, like adding so much to the point it did taste bad. And that allowed me to see like just how much I could add to a dish before the flavor changed in a way that I didn't want. So let's try. There's just quite a bit of crimson to this white, and I think this is working quite nicely actually. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So let's take the white again and add a friend to this cloud. And this friend is very just gonna show their face here, not too much. So our little cloud has a friend. I said that we're not following the Bob Ross video today, and we technically aren't, but these are all things that if you enjoy Bob's content, you have definitely seen before. Oh, I don't like the way that happened. Okay. Yeah, that's good. So, what is going to be in our picture today as well? I think a body of water is going to be good. I like adding bodies of water because they fill in quite a lot of space, and so it allows me to be a bit lazy. So we add the water layer, and we are going to take our let's take our bristle brush and make it bigger. And then we're going to take the same color we had for the sky. I don't know why, but I feel compelled to add just a touch of green to this. Oh, so that made it darker. Do I want it darker? I don't think I do. So let's try again. I do want a little bit of green. Oh, but I can add some green, and then I can add some white. Let's see how that works out. That is more grayish. What happens if we take the blue and instead we add the yellow? I don't know why I'm gravitating towards these colors, but so this also makes it darker. But I'm okay with this. And this time we go fill in all of this, but leaving a little bit of white in the middle. And I think we've done this in a previous video, previous stream. We're gonna do this, and it's gonna have a very nice reflection effect in the water at the end. And now we blend it. We want to fill it a bit so it's not just solid white in the middle, but still leaving a very clear indication of what was there. I'm curious whether anyone has any advice on how to promote this channel, because I am mainly doing this for myself, but I'm a very prideful person, so if someone getting more people to watch is definitely something I'd be interested in. Okay. What else are we going to add to this? I think probably some mountains. I love drawing mountains. But also, this is time for me to take our first break. So I'm going to add a marker here. How the fuck do I do this? I did it last time. Oh, okay. Oh, that's my alarm. And ourselves. There we go. So how are we doing mountains? Well, the mountains the way we always do mountains. I wonder if today, what kind of mountains are we making? Very steep mountains. Okay. And where do they leave? Where do they leave these mountains? Well, first of all, you have to make the mountain color. We'll start with blue, the Prussian blue, to which we're gonna add some Van Dyke brown, maybe a little more, and a little bit of black. Let's see. That's a fairly mountainy color. Okay. And I want the mountains to be on the right hand side of our painting. I have a few of them. So first one's gonna live around here. Make that smoother. Yeah, okay. And today we're gonna try to work for that mistiness that Bob often talks about in relations to mountains, and how he achieves that by dragging the color that he has applied with a knife to the canvas. But we are working with different media, so it works a little different. We're going to experiment a bit. So usually I do all the blending with the smudge tool with this, using this smudge engine. But I want to see what happens if instead instead of the smearing, we use the dulling mode. It is getting more transparent, like I wish. I don't know if it looks good. It's definitely the effect we were going for. Let's make sure that while we make the mountains into mist, they don't just vanish though. We still want them to be quite solid. Okay. I want to make the tops a little more solid yet. Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and add some highlights to these mountains. Making sure I have the right brush. So where is the light coming from? I think the light's coming from